Hello, this is Joanne from Colorado. Hummingbirds are finally here. The black-chinned always seem to come first and hang out. I have some penstemon blooming. My honeysuckle at the end of the yard is doing great. This one, nothing. It bloomed in December, and now nothing. My zinnias, no bloom head yet. A little lantana, little vermilion air, a few hot lips. Over there against the fence I have some Macopia and little mini petunias and verbena. Oh, I have this climber. It has a couple little pink flowers opening on the other side. A little bit more vermilion air. A few salvia. That's agastache, and it's barely starting to bloom. Some bees balm, but it's not blooming yet. I don't think it has any bloom heads ready. A little bit of bubblegum petunia. Bright spot for me, but I doesn't seem to bring the hummingbirds flocking in for it. And a few more salvia that haven't opened yet. Hummingbirds keep checking. Had one here just a little bit ago, and I was going to grab my camera and photograph them, and I realized I left my camera in the house. My phone. Having my hummingbird bath right there. And another backup. Let's see. Yeah. It's the flower pot I turned upside down. Set in a reservoir. Just run a little tube up to the top in the center. Have a little stick over there. It's glued on, so they got a place to perch right there and a little edge all the way around to land on. My other bird baths, a bunch of catmint blooming, a little bit of Weigela bush, some penstemon, and that honeysuckle finally has a lot of blooms on it. I'm just waiting for the hummingbirds to come back. I'm trying to make a bird bath for another hummingbird enthusiast. I gotta dry out my cooler because I was keeping cement in it and the sprinklers filled it with water. So, and over here, I have a very bright, very bright yellow golden finch. If there was a hummingbird in that tree, it would be trying to chase him off. I trimmed off all the dead branches. Now I don't have little branches everywhere that are dead for the hummingbirds to hang on. I've got to put up a few little swings on that branch right there because they like to come in and perch there, and then I can see them. So, anyway, well, I need to go make some lunch for my family. I was really hoping to get a picture of the hummingbirds for you. Just heard them a minute ago. Just not quite sure where he disappeared to. And I know it's the male because the male make loud, kind of a a trill, high-pitched trill noise. And people say, I heard a hummingbird, I didn't see one. They heard one. It is a sound the hummingbirds make like no other. This climber right here is going to be really pretty, filled with these pink blooms. They just are really pretty. New flower this year, but the grower said they really attract hummingbirds, so I take her word for it and had to try some. This bubblegum supertunia, grown by proven winners, is a plant that is really, 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 what's the word for it, propagated to put off thousands of blooms for this plant, and they all look just as bright and pretty pink. So if you've never tried one and you have a flower pot that you want to fill with flowers, I promise you that you will be happy with them. I put them in the sunshine. They get a little shade in the afternoon, but or I've had them in a spot where they got more shade in the morning and sun all afternoon and evening. So either place they did really, really good. So give them a try, and I got a couple golden finches. They sure look pretty when they turn bright yellow. It's just a highlight in the yard. Hungry little birdies. So, when those little hummers get in there, they start chasing all the other little birdies away. They must have had a run-in with them because they're sure watching more than they almost never pay that close of attention. I mean, they always look around them, but they are both looking 3 times as many times a minute as usual. So anyway, I will be back with hummingbird pictures. I know I will photograph some. They were chasing each other up and down in the sky and putting on a show for a female, and female's usually sitting on a branch when the male's skyrocketing and then dropping like a missile. Anyways, showing off. So I will be back. You have a great day. Thanks for checking in.